My name is Erato, and I'm here as a human being, as a person, to share my story. I will talk around two main meanings, two main ideas: friendship and empathy. And I think what we have heard so far from Mr. McKinney and my two Cypriot compatriots is all about friendship and is all about empathy. In trying to find the right definition of these words, I searched a lot, and there are hundreds of them. I ended up in two definitions, which I think they summarize the meaning of these two extremely important words. Friendship is a unique blend of affection, loyalty, love, respect, trust. There are many other things, but I want to concentrate on this. And of course, in friendship, you share similar interests, mutual respect, and a strong attachment, which comes through common experiences, through common history, through common ideas, common values. Now, and of course, this friendship, a true friendship, I'm not talking about the day-to-day friendship, I'm talking about true friendship, is an invaluable treasure. And I will share my experiences about friendship with a Turkish Cypriot whom I consider my brother. And I'll talk about empathy because this is very much associated with friendship. Empathy is the ability and the action of understanding, being aware of, being sensitive to, and sharing another person's feelings, thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Empathy is most often defined by the metaphors of standing in someone else's shoes or seeing through someone else's eyes. And this is what we have heard from our two Cypriot compatriots. Now I'll talk about friendship and my friendship with Jalal Kadir. Jalal Kadir, he was born in what he called the shepherd's village of Agios Theodoros in Larnaca. He was born in 1946. He is 3 years older than me. I didn't know Jalal when I was growing up. I grew up in Limassol. I grew up in a multicultural Cyprus, and I consider myself a part of the last generation, probably, of Cypriots who have shared these experiences of living together with the other community. And I recall very positive feelings towards the other community. My father was a government doctor, and he had friends and patients, Turkish Cypriots. I didn't grow up in a neighborhood where we had Turkish Cypriots, but visiting my cousin, I was always playing with Turkish Cypriot children. I can recall all their names, but I never felt that there was anything different growing up, that there was any difference between a Greek Cypriot and a Turkish Cypriot. Of course, later on, in the 60s, in the 70s, I, as all of us, felt the tragedy and the drama. But it was only when I met Jalal Qadir, and that was in 2003, that through friendship, and especially through empathy, I was really able to understand, to comprehend how the other community feels, and to feel the pain and the tragedy of the other community. Jalal's family lives all over the world, in the United States, in Australia, in Canada. He always feels himself a Cypriot in exile. Jalal is probably one of the handful of experts in the world in comparative literature. He is a distinguished professor in comparative literature in Penn State University, and I really regret the fact that his country, Cyprus, has never paid him any tribute for this contribution to comparative literature as other countries have done. Jalal is a wonderful person. When I first met him, he talked to me about his sister, and through previous discussions, I knew that he didn't have a sister, he had brothers. So I said, what about this sister? He said, she's my milk sister. And I have a milk mother as well. So he felt so strongly about this Greek Cypriot. Her name was Angeliki Eleftheriou, whom she considered his sister because she shared the same milk with their milk mother, Ioanna. So through these stories of coexistence, through these stories of peace, I was able to look through the eyes of Jalal, and I'm still looking through the eyes of Jalal when I talk about the Cyprus problem, when I deal with the Cyprus problem. And because I don't have enough time, I will briefly say something about reconciliation, because this is the key. To reach reconciliation, first of all, I agree with Mr. McKinney that it's an ongoing process. It's not an event that will happen once and you forget about it. It's an ongoing process, it's a difficult process. But this is a process where you have to learn the truth. And this is where I fully support the establishment of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission. It is extremely important to have such a Truth and Reconciliation Commission in Cyprus, and I want it now, not after the solution. Because we have so many families, the missing persons families from both sides, that they need to learn the truth. They need to find the remains of their loved ones. So it's through truth, through understanding, and through forgiveness that we can reach the ultimate goal, which is peace. Thank you so much.